RevTrev.com and the founder of Live Light Academy on livelight.ca, and this is the Live Light Loop for Friday, February 9th, 2024. So, I don't know why I have this scene in here, except I want you to know why I want to connect with it. You are created to walk with God in the garden in the cool of the day, and sin came into the world and you bore the consequences. Jesus came and reversed the curse and took your place and offered you his yoke that is easy and his burden that is light. You are a child of God. The creation longs to be revealed. You are so don't conform, but be transformed, so you can have peace and joy and hope at all times and in every situation. And I was just got distracted because I was looking at the views that were coming in already. But Live Light Academy, I can help you with books and courses and resources and community and coaching to help you not conform but be transformed, so you can have peace and joy and hope at all times and in every situation, on Live Light Academy at livelight.ca. So what I'm working on this week, if you haven't caught yet, I'm doing a lot of daily live casts. This is my second one this week, today. Second one today, and I'm doing the tips and tools to fast from negativity, and you can get them all if you sign up at revtrev.link/tips. That is for free. But I'm also working on the next series, which will be reflections for the negativity fast that we're going to be starting next Wednesday. And I'm thinking through with those live casts. I'll explain more just in a bit here, but you can stay connected with me. Oh yeah, so I was gonna say, I'm trying to work out when the best time is to do live casts, and right now it is random because my life is a bit random. But you can subscribe on YouTube and set notifications at revtrev.com/TV. You can like and set notifications on Facebook at revtrev.com/FB. Or if you just want the information anytime you want, you can catch up on the podcast and subscribe wherever you listen at revtrev.com/radio. So don't miss all the books that are available when you go to revtrev.link/books, and those links will take you to the Amazon store for your country. And yes, I will be expanding all of that in the future. But the latest blog post, this is where it gets interesting. So this week so far, I have posted Seek the Lord When You Don't Know What to Do, and then negativity fast tips, 4 tips to not crush others with negative words, 4 tips to not judge others unfairly, 3 tips to live unoffended at God, 4 tips to forgive, 4 questions of negativity fast, 4 tips to stop feeling busy, and 4 tips on how to confront. You can find those all in reverse order at revtrev.com/blog. The most podcast. I forgot to update that. We are on episode 13 of season 3. And I was just so excited because the most watched, most listened to podcast really caught my eye. It's how to understand and enjoy the gifts God has for you today. That episode is from a number of years, at least last year. And that interests me when those get more than the ones I'm doing up today. But the top locations, USA, you listeners in USA, thank you so much. I appreciate all my US listeners. You crushed it last week. And then we've got Belgium and France and then Canada. You guys keep on keeping on. That's great. Then the Philippines, UK, Zambia, South Africa, Sweden, Sahia Babi. I think I murdered that, right? But anyway, thank you all for listening. And you can find that top hot blog at revtrev.link/hotpod. Let me say that correctly, because we are going to the hot blog topic. And this one surprised me too, blessed me actually, because it was the 7 tips to help you work as unto the Lord. And again, I did this one up years ago, and it was a great study for me. I had someone come up to me after a church service when I talked about, you got to work as unto the Lord with your whole heart. Well, how do you do that? That's a great question. Let me figure that out for you. So that's what I did, and that's what I did that post on. So, and then I started last week, because I'm doing live all the time, the most watched live cast. This is interesting to me, at least too, but it was the 4 tips to stop feeling busy. That was really blowing up. And I think I did that in the evening as well. Last week, the one I did in the evening was the most watched. And I think could be a clue for me. If I do it in the evenings, more people watch it live. Now, I want you to remember the Negativity Fast is coming up next week, Wednesday. We're going to start on Ash Wednesday. That is next week already. So you can move from toxic negativity to life-giving positivity with 47 days of reflections and devotional. And you can join today and start next Wednesday at revtrev.link/fast. That is the best price ever for the 47 days of reflections and devotionals. And as always, I want to remember the app, because I generally forget it. But revtrev.com/app, and you got all the resources that are right on your Apple or Android. So that works on either platform. The Live Light Wellspring generally goes out Thursday. And yesterday, the email was on, I should remember this. It was, who's to blame when I don't seek the Lord? That was a lot of fun to do. I did all the research on who's to blame. Well, did all the research on why we don't seek the Lord. That the Bible tells us we don't seek the Lord. And so I went to ChatGPT and I said, can you find me a word that has these words in it? And feel free to change these words so that it becomes an acrostic with one word that I can remember. And the word it came up with in minutes instead of months was blame. And so I just kind of worked it out and created a tool for you that I shared with everyone on the Live Light Wellspring. And you can connect with me on social or in person if you go to revtrev.com and scroll to the bottom. I don't know why that isn't scrolling. Yeah, I did that last time too, I think. Anyway, if you're listening to this on the podcast, you have no idea that I'm playing with the screen right now. But that's it for today. Carpe vitae, seize the life. Since this is the life we've chosen, the life of the Spirit, let's make sure we don't hold it as an idea in our head or a sentiment in our heart, but work out its implications into every area of our life. That means we'll not compare ourselves to each other as if one of us were better and another one worse. We have far more interesting things to do with our lives. Live creatively, friend. Take care. I will see you tomorrow with another live cast.